What's up, everybody? Brett here, back today playing some more Loop Hero. Picking up a little bit after where we left off last time. I went ahead and did a tiny bit of kind of like loot gathering off camera, just to make sure that today we'd be able to do some advancement, do some building. We are so damn close to being able to build the crypt and unlock the Necromancer. I'm stoked to have yet another class to play. You know what? There's a lot of grinding in this game, I can already tell, and I'm okay with that. But one of the things that makes the grinding way less dull is having a bunch of extra characters unlocked. And yeah, I'm excited to have yet a third character for us to kind of mess around with and play as. So I've changed up our deck a little bit. Because we built the cemetery, I went ahead and added the cemetery. I cannot remember what the cemetery does. It grants us a memory fragment and can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. Okay. So if we go into here, where did I place the cemetery? Right here. And then to upgrade it, gives us, I guess, one upgrade. I wish that if I hovered over this, it told me what happens. We'll revive the hero with 15% HP once during an expedition. This doesn't mean much to me. This, really pixely symbol. But it takes a lot to upgrade. That's for sure. But anyway, guys. What is this? This is the Herbalist Hut, which gives us more potions. That's something we should probably strive toward. Camps item slots plus 1 axe? Available supply slots for tools, max equipped items. This is something I still don't quite understand how it works. Max equipped items. I wish I understood what that meant. Eventually we're going to have what we need to just start kind of upgrading everything, and we're not really going to have to think about it too much. The game will kind of show itself to me. If that meant that I could equip more items to my characters as I'm playing, that would be amazing. I don't think that's the case though. Let's go ahead and start up a Chapter 2 run with the warrior. And we'll see how far we get. Stone being kind of the primary thing that I want to gather. Alright, let's start making our mountain. We'll hold on to the wheat field until we get a village. Not that we have a choice. Alright, and we'll go ahead and place our first battlefield. And we'll place that. You know what? I'll place it here. If we get another battlefield, I'll place it there for a little bit of overlap. And we can start spawning blood clots. Alright, nice to get an early Oblivion. Could maybe think about getting rid of our first goblin camp, stuff like that. Bandits, maybe, if we start getting a lot of villages. Let's show the items that we're gathering. Some shapeless mass. And a decent level 1 shield. Alright. Killing it with the mountains already. Let's place the road lantern there. And let's put the treasury up there. Which, I think an isolated treasury spawns gargoyles. If I'm not mistaken. Okay, we got a better piece of armor here. Regen and attack speed. The other one gives us a little bit of evasion, but I think it's all good. I want to get some of those cemeteries, man. And there we go. There's one. We'll place it there. Definitely better to place things that spawn stuff near established lanterns. That way they spawn a few less things. Some damage to all. We'll take that. And there we go. Those are the memories. I don't know what to do with these yet. I'm sure they're useful in upgrades and things like that. They're not quite useful to me yet. Okay, we'll take a grove here. I'll put it there. That might be a little bit close to where I like to put my villages, but I can always spread my villages out a little bit more than I do. Alright, we got another chest. Alright, good stuff. Nice armor. Nice shield. We lose pretty much all the regen we had, but that's okay. Early on like this, we don't really need it. Man, double fields, but we don't have triple fields now, and we don't have any villages. I am grateful we got the early... Man, now 4. I'm grateful we got the early battlefield. But come on, let's see a couple villages here to really help me out. Especially if we can get them before we get to that part of the map. We got a level 2 sword. We might as well equip that. Might as well equip that. Alright, let's just keep placing the rocks here. What does the skeleton do? Okay, that's right. 50% chance they can come back as a weaker skeleton. That was an excellent upgrade. Alright, and we'll just place the mountains here. There is some, like... Don't use the mountains to make the big mountain, and that does make sense. Because eventually it does become the larger mountain. So in a way it's like a little bit of a waste, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So one more village would be cool. We're gonna get a quest. Did we not get a quest because we killed everything on the map? Nothing had spawned? That's kind of janky. Yeah, nothing has a crown. Alright, I'll take another grove. And the meadow can pretty much go anywhere. So now we've got harpies showing up, and we're... With one more mountain of rock, we're going to get goblins. I don't really think we should hesitate. And put that there. There we go. And perfect. That's a really good spot for them to be. There's nothing there to help them. Put another treasury. Now, I read something online earlier today. It was about how if you... So, we had some runs earlier in the demo where I was like, what the heck? The goblins were fighting with archers, and I didn't know how that was possible, what was causing that. But I know now that if the goblin spawns over a swamp, it turns the tile into like a goblin lookout tower or something like that. You know what? I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna fight those dudes. And then that gives them untargetable goblin archers. So, it's worth knowing about that interaction for sure. Could use a blood grove. And we're doing great right now, as far as HP, damage, everything. We'd like to get a better weapon, but... I think we are doing just fine. Alright, let's crush this fight. Scarecrows have spawned. This is a little rough early on. You know what, let's take the damage upgrade over the attack speed. Alright, and we got one of these. Let's make sure we hurry up and spend it. Damage is increased by 20% of defense value. That's not bad when our defense value is in like the hundreds. Well, it won't ever be in the hundreds, rather. In like... I think would it go... You normally, by the end, will probably be up to like 30. So 20% of that. I mean, we're talking a couple points of damage. It's actually not that great. It is a passive, though. It's something that, like, once we click this, we don't even have to think about it. It's just more damage. Blade of Dawn. Every morning, the hero's sword is filled with sunlight, causing its next attack to deal ×2 damage to all. I like that. Boom. Crushed. I mean, that's pretty sweet. If we could also make it so that time speeds up, there's another one of those traits that we've unlocked that does that. Yeah, if I put the vampire here, we're going to make some spooky stuff. Could really use a legit weapon here. I mean, that's more legit for sure. Alright, please don't be a mimic. No loot. Alright, happy to see the next village. We'll do that, and this, we get the bandit. I'm tempted here to get rid of the bandits. And I think I will. And for now on, we'll maybe start putting some villages here. On this big empty stretch. If we get another Oblivion, I'll probably get rid of this goblin camp. Because this thing is problems, man. Look how much damage we're taking. This is insane. Alright. Let's take that. Big attack speed up. So, what do we have in terms of regen? 1.2 and then 10% vampirism. That's pretty garbage. Yeah, that wasted, sadly, our big hit. And that's going to happen. That's bound to happen. We've only got one potion left, too. Well, things are beginning to look bleak for our hero. Let's go ahead and place that down. Limit the number of potential spawn. Alright, big shield upgrade. I'll take it 2 levels up. Man, we have so many enemies ahead of us. We may want to consider running. We're just going to take so much damage here. Yeah, and that's, I mean, that's pretty much it. That's it for our... Damn, that's it for our... You know what, I'll take this one extra fight here, because it's just one rat. Or rat wolf. Make sure we do that, though, because then I can do this. And I can get all this loot. But we're not really free to run, so we're only going to be able to take 60% of this stuff with us. I don't think it's enough to build what I want. Yeah, we need one more stone. Come on, man. What is this? This is the field kitchen? If we upgrade this, what do we get? Plus 8% to camp's healing power. I mean, it's not terrible. And the camp's item slots plus 1 to whatever that is. I don't know. The pixel art is cute and all, but it does make it hard at times to understand what it is exactly they're trying to show me. Could also maybe hold out and... You know what? Actually, no. These things barely detract from each other. I will need a lot more of this, like, metal. Stable metal. In order to make the supply depot. But that's something I should definitely try and get. I'll also need a ton to make the smelter also. But you know what? Let's just hit up another expedition. Let's try this time with the rogue. I don't know if we're supposed to just be grinding the first level, the first chapter, over and over again. Not a lot of room over here. Let's build up top. But I like that we do get unique resources from Chapter 2. Stuff that we just don't see in Chapter 1. And even if we're kind of inefficiently harvesting the basic resources, we're doing it at the same time that we're getting the more advanced ones. Okay, let's go ahead and place this. That. And I'll make some vampires there. And we're kind of putting the vampires in... You know, everything's empty right now, but we're putting them in sort of like very empty spots. Alright, what do we get? We got some boots. Level 2 blue boots. Level 3 basic armor. And some level 2 swords. Alright. Trophies have been deposited. So we're gonna get a couple vampire fights over here, that's good. I was about to say, we're looking for cemeteries, we're looking for other stuff. Let's get one there. Keep it rolling. Blood Grove. Can't place it until we actually get a grove. Yeah, yet more blood groves without groves. I hope you guys are enjoying this game. For me, it's a pretty nice change of pace. Not having to, you know, constantly be microing or anything like that. This is a pretty relaxing game for me. Doesn't require a ton of commentary. Once you get the mechanics, it's kind of simple. Alright, happy to see the village. Get the wheat fields down. We'll finish the mountain. Another village would be sick. Okay, no additional village. But I am happy to see all of these cemeteries, though. Alright, see what kind of loot we've got. Level 4 blue armor. Level 3 blue weapon, and then a level 2. This one's critical damage, evasion bonus. And magic damage. I'll take that. Now, I keep forgetting that the battlefield doesn't work well with the rogue, because the rogue isn't able to get its trophies and therefore get items from the chests. So really it's only good for if I'm going to make like blood clot dudes here, which I can do. But we are missing out on some of the synergy there. We could consider taking that out of our deck and adding something else. Alright. Got a bandit area now. Make a blood grove here. think if I'd have put it one ahead, we might have been able to get the resources from that. I think I hold the rock. Let's hold them for now. See if a bandit will spawn. Scarecrows have spawned. Okay, I'll take the boots. Pass through. We've only picked up 1 stone so far. Did we get any good loot? Level 5 boots. Yeah, no real better weapons or anything? Okay. I mean, basic level 3 weapons might be better than the bonus critical damage. Okay. Yeah, keep going. Would be nice to get a treasury, though. Yeah, all we get from that is a bunch of sticks. Alright, getting an Oblivion. Seems good. Harpy plus skeleton's a little annoying. Let's hope we don't spawn one of the other skelly boys. Oh, almost missed this. Alright, so Master of Fencing. 10% chance to simultaneously attack 2 targets. That's awesome. Old Scars. Max HP is increased by 1 for each received trophy. If this is like retroactive and it just gives us massive amounts of HP, that's awesome. But if it gets emptied every time we go through the camp, then that kind of sucks. I don't think that's how it works, though. And then Surveyor gives us loop HP. Let's go Master of Fencing. When this place starts getting crowded, I think I'm going to be quite happy to occasionally hit two guys. So I'm also going to do this. Let's spawn the goblins. Replace our meadows. Just empty our hand out a little bit. I've got no Oblivion. If I want to get rid of the bandits, if I want to get rid of the goblins, we can do that. Let's hit 2 guys, please. Bartender Refill is the achievement we just unlocked. I don't know if we used a certain number of potions, something like that. We lost so much HP in this fight. Can place that there, can place this here. What do I Oblivion, though? I think we're going to double Oblivion these and try and slow roll this. If we leave now, we can get the Necromancer in this episode, which would be sweet. I'm just hoping we don't get killed by an elite ooze. Yeah, I don't know. We might just have to run. Yeah, I don't think we're going to make it. So let's leave and hope that we get enough stone with us. And I think we do. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, let's get the crypt. Unlocks the new class Necromancer. Unlocks the Ancestral Crypt golden card if the Intel Center is built, which it is not. Alright, let's put that out there. Grandma says hello is the achievement we just unlocked. Oh, you're interested too, eh? Not everyone appreciates it. Not everyone understands. People can serve you not only with their voices, but with bones, swords, bows, and they are not evil if you don't fear them. You're right, I only need to raise a hand and... Wait, I've never done anything like this before. If I remember correctly. The craft teaches itself, often through books or words, or walls and stones in your case. It's an unusual way. Alright, go on expedition. Necromancer uses double rings and a necklace as well as a book. Hold on. Summon skeletons that fight instead of their master. Number and power of skeletons depend on Necromancer's equipment and skills. Additional class stats: attack speed, evade, summon quality, regeneration, defense, and skeleton's power. Well, we're definitely doing that. Let's maybe just try it in chapter 1. I'm trying to see like what else we could get rid of. It really is more a matter of like what do we want to build next. The supply depot perhaps, or the smelter. Either way, we need a lot more scrap metal. So we just need a good long run. So let's have our first ever Necromancer run. I'm flipping stoked. We can't equip any of this. Awesome. Well, that's free scrap. Alright, let's hover over this. Our friendly skeleton. Attacks per second, a little bit of damage, 10 HP. I'm so curious how this works. So we just keep summoning skeletons. Alright, let's get our meadow. And without their bonus, abilities, I probably don't have to be that scared. Skeleton level plus 9 or plus 0.95. Seems bad. I don't know. They've got 20 HP now. I think to understand this character, I'm going to have to keep an eye on the stats. And our first amulet, magic HP 29. Huh. I don't know what that means. Magic HP, is it like a barrier that protects my real HP total? Because that's pretty sweet if so. It looks like it is. Now, does that reset every battle? It does. I mean, my Skelly boys are crushing it right now. Alright, better. Skeleton level goes down a little bit, but the summon quality plus 14%. Huh. Okay, let's get a cemetery. I'll put one right there. I don't see the problem. Well, this guy certainly seems pretty damn strong for chapter 1. I guess depending on how quickly we can get some good items for him. Our first ring. Attack speed, evasion, and then skeleton level increased. I wonder what makes them attack, me versus the skeletons. I don't know that yet. Let's put this here. Let's get stable before we decide whether or not to add vampires to these other kind of difficult fights. Whoa, we summoned a skeleton warrior. Is that because we've reached a threshold of, like, quality? That's pretty cool, though. No, this time we summoned a friendly skeleton. I wonder if it's random. Well, I'm going to try and keep an eye peeled to understand, like, what exactly is going on there. If maybe, like, when you're in, like, a... It would kind of make sense if you're in a cemetery or something, maybe we summon a higher quality skeleton. But our loot is pretty garbage right now, it feels like. Yeah, how do we do versus multiple opponents? Because they're starting to hit me now. Alright, finally we got some actual loot. So these are both amulets. More magic HP. This is max skeletons +1. That seems awesome. Let's take that. Could definitely use another ring. So are we at like 3? This one gives me some regen, which is nice, especially with the magic shield. So the magic shield, or whatever the magic HP, is protecting my actual HP. Yeah, we got the warrior here. Maybe whenever we fight skeletons, I'm just guessing, whenever we fight skeletons, we make better skeletons. Nope. Alright, hypothesis wrecked. Yeah, it might just be random. Okay. Throw that down. And we're gonna make a goblin camp. Get this surrounded. We're not that close to leveling. You know what? I'll make a cemetery here. This is so dangerous to do it early, but I'll put a vampire there. Alright, we got our blood grove. So way more damage, but a little less HP. Trying to understand why you might want one particular thing over the other. Okay, so Grimoire, way better skeleton level and quality. And additional attack speed. We also have this amulet here, which brings our max skeletons back down, but I think it's probably worth it. We'll equip that, and then we have this for more attack speed. We'll just equip that one there. I mean, I'm kind of anticipating a win. This guy feels really strong. Ooh, this, however, is a little rough. A harpy, vampire, and an elite ooze. Kind of didn't sign up for that. Yeah, please keep attacking my skeletons and not me. Card Sharp is the achievement we just unlocked. Been unlocking a lot of achievements today. Get them, skellies. Okay. Level 4 ring. Even more skeleton quality. We're at 50% skeleton quality. Whatever that's worth. And then another really good ring. You know what? It's probably better just to get rid of the tier 1. And we do have a trait. Preparation for a ceremony. First 2 skeletons summoned in a day will be strengthened. Time flies 50% faster. Or dropping off supplies. Let's do the preparation. I'm curious to see what it actually does. Alright, let's pause it. Whoa, skeleton guard. Look at that big boy. Alright, that dude is awesome. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna put that there. This is a little scary what we just did, but I think we're strong enough to take it. Start building around the outside. That's a mimic. And this is another grimoire. We lose skeleton quality. The other one feels like it was probably just straight up better. Let's not make too much concentrated evil. You can kind of split it up a little bit. This is a little bit worrisome. And the region is like completely irrelevant as long as I have high HP. So it might have been worth it to keep that other grimoire around. Level 5 ring. I'm just going to place that there and see what we get. I mean, it's a low... Yeah, no. Okay, I was looking at the rings. This is not a ring. This is an amulet. It looks so much like the rings that it's kind of hard to tell. Like, this is an amulet also. Just go up. Battlefield here. I'm gonna make one blood path. Get him, big guard. Oh no. Alright. I see how this can all go horribly wrong once they start hitting me. But the regen is kicking in. Get rid of the level 5 ring there. And then every easy fight is just an opportunity to continue regenning. Place that there. Is this any better than what I'm using? A lot more magic HP. This guy does eat a lot of damage. And he dishes it out too. He just has a really slow attack speed. Alright, another goblin camp. Okay. A lower tier amulet. We lose some magic HP. Do we gain anything that we really need? I think the one we have is comparable. I want to be careful here and only make one more blood path. Scarecrow's actually a little bit scary versus us because they'll hit all my skeletons at once. Alright, let's keep it rolling. None of the blood clots or whatever formed. Rare amulet, cool. A little more quality on my dudes. The quality right now is 49%. But I don't know what that translates to. Feels sort of a bit like a hidden stat. Increases our max skeletons. I lose my region level, but I get even more skeleton quality. And levels. Like a lot more. As far as Blood Grove, sure, I'll put one there. Ah, it's another mimic. So it seems like the best guy to get is the guard. I don't know if there's anything above and beyond that. Nice having the extra skeleton. Especially for the long fights, if we can just stack them faster than they can kill them. Alright, yet another treasury. Ooh, an elite harpy. I wonder if there's anything that makes my, like, mana regen faster. Yeah, a single enemy like that just gets overwhelmed. I have to say, I know it really does appear like I'm not doing anything, but it's still fun. I love, like, summon classes in almost every game that I play, so... Laying down one's life. Any direct damage to the hero will be evenly split between him and his skeletons. I like that. I'm just going to take that. I'm going to take all the Necromancer-themed deals. It's a ring. We'll get rid of the level 4. I think that's a good ability, though. As long as my Necromancer is alive, there's still hope. Put that there. First target. Okay, so he does... I was noticing that he's the one that takes the hits as soon as he spawns, but I wasn't sure if that's just like AI targeting, but no, he has like a trait that like guarantees that. I'm gonna put this here. We're gonna make some of those blood clots there. Would love to see more villages, man. There's a flesh golem there too. I'm gonna hold on to this grove. We have a real couple tests coming up. We have a big goblin camp, and we have a flesh golem. Man. Come on, game. Man, another battlefield. Give me a village, man. It's another thing I kind of don't need to place. It is nice to get the chest, though. We do need metal. So, I mean, the more chests we open, the more... Oh, man, we keep getting these friendly dudes. That's not going to cut it. Yeah, we need the big boys. Come on, man, get a kill. There we go. The more loot we get, the more scrap we get, is the general idea. So this one... Skeleton level, defense, evasion, more skeleton level. We lose max skeletons, which sucks. Maybe we can get it from somewhere else. Alright. Let's get that there. Mountain there. Blood Grove there will help me kill goblins in the future. Yeah, I don't value the defensive stats for my Necromancer over the strength of my skeletons. Gonna put that there. This is a dangerous area. An Oblivion, if we need it. We're so far away from another level, too. Would be great to see another trait. I guess... just get rid of the level 5. Another treasury, but just not enough villages, man. There we go, that's what I needed. Another big guy. Take some hits for me. Let's pause it. And we got the village. Let's place that. We're going to spawn a bandit camp. That's okay. I'm actually going to get rid of... I'm going to get rid of this goblin camp here. Place that there. I'll place a cemetery here. We're getting very close to spawning the boss. I'm not trying to be greedy, but let's start seeing some like level 7 loot. Another blood golem just spawned. So the boss is going to be the Lich. That partially explains why we're doing so well, because we are in Chapter 1 after all. Maybe this character won't feel quite so powerful. Once everything has special abilities. Alright, more meadows. That's what we were waiting for. Cross your fingers for some solid loot. I'm happy to see another max skeleton. This amulet, I lose some quality, but I gain some level. Let's go rock, rock. Yeah, we're going to spawn the Lich. That's fine. He's right behind me. And let's see some Oblivions, hopefully. And we can get rid of those palaces and weaken the Lich. Damn, that was a lot of loot all at once. But unfortunately, I don't think any of it's going to be relevant. Full HP, feeling good. There's an Oblivion. Could use it to get rid of like some really scary locations. But let's just kind of assume that we're going to get there. And man, we were raking in the stone. There we go. Big boy, get in there. Tank it. Goblin Leader is just crushing us. Okay, okay, a bunch of level 7. I just don't know what's better, quality or level. I'm going to take the one that gives me the biggest kind of HP pool. Where are we right now on the board? I'll take the free materials from the grove as we pass through it. I don't know if we're going to stick around and just continue to circle after we beat the boss, crossing our fingers that we do beat the boss. Alright, happy to see another village. Haven't seen a ghost in a while either. I'll do that. You know what, I'll just finish that off. In hopes of getting something good. Not happening, but that's okay. We have made the board quite dangerous. We have a chance to get some level 7 loot. Ooh, nice. Nice to get another one of these before the boss. So, residual heat, receive plus 3 loop HP after skeleton's death. Field practice plus 0.25 to skeleton's level for a loop, starting from the loop when this trait was received. You want to get this early. These are all garbage for us. None of them do anything. Not in the, you know, unless I'm making a mistake, which is always possible, but it looks like basically none of them do anything at this point. Unless we want to continue to go on for quite some time. Yeah, we need better quality skeletons than the friendly boys. Alright, next summon should be a big guy. Alright, level 7 ring. Let's hope we can go into the boss fight at least rocking all level 7 loot of good quality. So the boss is 100% gonna one-shot my guys. The real question is, can we summon faster than he can kill? Because if that's the case, I don't see how he ever wins. Because the Lich attack's super slow. And even though he hits hard, it's like fine. Even at his weakest hit, he's still, you know, killing skeletons in one shot. Okay. I do want to go into that fight with max skeletons plus 1 up. We just got rid of the ring that gave me the extra skeleton, but I'm hoping we get another one. We have so much to wade through here. Alright, that's a level 7 grimoire. I'm gonna equip it. There's another one. $64 HP now. 80 HP on these guys. Lots of damage on those. Okay. Place that. Just need to place this near some rocks. Doesn't really matter. Where? Which ones? I'll take the extra defense. Man, it gave us a quest right at the end for some bandits. Not getting any additional oblivions kind of hurts. Alright, come on. Let's do it versus the blood golem. We need a few things right now. Come on, get rid of something. Level 8. Honestly, would have taken the level 7 over the level 8 if it gave me an additional summon. If the Lich attacks just fast enough to make the additional summon irrelevant, as it one-shots them down one by one, then I'll be glad I didn't, like, prioritize that. Come on, give me a better grimoire. Okay, another Oblivion. Alright, so we've gotten rid of 10% of his bonus strength. So he's attacking me, but I'm displacing it onto the skeletons. Very cool. So many wheat fields, man. Could certainly see the wheat fields being bad playing as the Necromancer. Not only does the Scarecrow hit all of your guys at once, but the healing that it provides to the villages is a lot less relevant. Because if your HP total is low, I feel like you're kind of already losing. This is bad. Come on, you gotta get some hits in, man. They're dying and coming in and hitting different stuff. Are we making headway? I think so. Okay. And my regen right now is how much? Oh, I have none. I just have HP per day. Alright, here we go. First time the Necromancer faces him. I've already killed you. What the hell is happening here? Killed? Me? It's... I see, that's how it is. I'm just his afterimage, not the original. You have no idea what you've done. And how many times will I have to do this world a favor by slicing you in half? I don't think that you were able to comprehend this. I'm a part of a self-defense mechanism, a multitude of copies sent to different realities at the moment of death. My destruction cannot be fixed, but in an endless series of attempts, different outcomes are possible. I've defeated you once and I can do it again. See, this is what I'm saying. We're not hitting him fast enough. Like, just barely. And then he evaded instantly. Ugh. Yeah, the evasion is what's going to save me. Every time we evade, we get a chance to build up more skeletons, but not being able to summon a third means we're just going to be capped out at 2 every single time. It doesn't look so bad. I think we just need to be happy we're kind of gliding into an easy win. But we've picked up a ton of stone here. And a good bit. We're capped out on metal too at 10. Ugh. Hit him. Alright, the evade. Man, the double evade though. Good first showing from the Necromancer. Of course, he does have the benefit of all of our other buildings. Alright. And for additional traits that we could bring in, Omicron's technique, 1 resurrection charge, awakened fragment, 2% chance to get a whole resource sphere instead of a chunk. And then Deep Pockets, resource cap in the expeditions increased by 50%. I kind of don't want to see any of those. I'd kind of rather just see the resource assortment. But I think we're already kind of maxed out, so... let's take the resurrection charge. That might be really relevant later. Let's retreat, since we're basically already nearly capped on resources. And then we can come in here. We're still 1 off the smelter. That sucks. But I can build a supply depot. So, unlocks the supply feature. From now on, you will begin to find useful artifacts for your people. Unlocks the ability to craft items. If you have the necessary buildings. Unlocks the ruins card. I don't want to place this anywhere where I'm going to have problems. I also don't want to, like, override these fields. So let's build that. Good news, we've come up with a list of some things we need. I won't say they're all absolutely necessary, but they would make our lives a bit better. We can't keep eating from the ground. Well, the food is also the ground, and then we go to sleep on the same, ground. I'm exaggerating, of course, just want you to get the idea. If you stumble upon a good piece of furniture or an instrument or anything else of use, remember the place and take a wagon there, and we'll see your findings go to the right person. So, wow, we opened up 2 whole new, menus here, previously unknown to us. Sort items in inventory by this category. I don't know what furniture does. I don't know what tools do, food does, jewelry does. But that's kind of making some of these obscure symbols make a little more sense. I can craft items. Let's craft and see what we make. Meat. Receive additional 5 HP while passing through a village. Let's craft one more, just see what happens. Smoked ham. Heals 5 HP at the start of each day. So if this is something that I can take with me on an expedition. We also picked up the ruins card. This existence... see, that's a little bit of a typo there. The existence of this civilization ended long before the Lich's curse. But its remains can still be of use to you. Gives a random basic resource shard upon visit. Spawns a scorch worm every 2 days. Yeah, we gotta know what that's about. Let's cancel the wheat fields. Let's add the ruins. Scorch worm. I'm pretty stoked to know what that's about. I kinda would like to ixnay this whole deal. Maybe add back the beacon and the spiders. Something like that. I don't know. And then next time we'll try Chapter 2, but we'll do it with the Necromancer. And we need so much more metal now. But we also have unlocked the Intel Center, the Warehouse, and the Mud Hut. Let's read these and see what they do. Unlocks the Encyclopedia, unlocks the Desert and Sand Dunes cards, and unlocks the ability to add gold cards to the deck. Okay, we're very far off from this. We need a lot of metal. The warehouse here, I'm glad I didn't use too many of my rations and such. Plus 10 to the camp's item limit for the warehouse. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't have any items yet, so we're not going to prioritize that. And then the Mud Hut. You can give residents furniture or food to store. Every resident brings you closer to victory. I don't know. I might want to prioritize the smelter here. Another card, another golden card, and plus 30 to base HP. I don't know what base HP is. Oh, base HP. So I guess my starting HP. I mean, that's cool, I guess. 30 HP is, I mean, it's whatever. But I am interested to see what this is all about. So this, I'm guessing I can take with me into my expeditions. So I made some food. And if they're just passive buffs that last the entire expedition, that's awesome. Hopefully they're not consumed. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. That was fun. We've unlocked a lot of stuff, and I'm looking forward to playing some more with the Necromancer in the next episode. Chapter 2, we'll see how that goes. And yeah, take care, guys. I'm Brett, channel's Goodtalk Gaming, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Later, y'all.